can call me the Moon Minister as well. And in today's video, I am going to be giving you guys some moon service where I share about the upcoming moon's energy, who's going to be most affected, and then all zodiac sign horoscopes. So let's get into it. We have a Leo full moon at 13 degrees coming up, and it's going to be on February the 1st. It's going to be in effect between January 26th to February the 9th. So that's the time when we can be feeling the effects of this full moon going on. Full moons are a time of harvest. They're a time of action. They're a time to recharge. It's a time to illuminate, to shine, especially a Leo full moon that is already fire, and then it's linked up at 13 degrees, which is a fire degree. It is the second degree in Aries, and it has themes of feminine and action and individuality, self, themes of rising independence and risk. And then you tie it and it flows so well with this Leo full moon that we have coming up. This is definitely a time where we can be seeing themes where the collective is just feeling like they need to shine, they need to rise, they need to fight, need to take action. This is definitely a time where people are going to be feeling passionate about some type of cause, passionate about certain battles, passionate enough to go to war about how they feel. Definitely a time where people in the collective could be feeling creative, very fertile. It's going to be definitely going to be fertile energy in most places of the U.S., especially since the U.S. is at Cancer, 13 degrees. And since it's a 13-degree full moon, anything that has 13 degrees in the birth chart is going to be highly affected. So that is in Americans. So we could definitely be seeing Americans right now being fertile, especially with most, if not a lot of different parts of the country are experiencing extreme snow weathers, which keeps people in. So people will definitely be, creating, making, doing something, feeling inspired by this energy for sure. This is definitely going to be a time where people can be feeling childish or childlike. They could be focused on their children or focused on children around the world in their experience, expressing that type of things. My children, you're going to hear them throughout this time, no doubt, since this is a Leo full moon, which governs things of children and childhood and the early type of sense where you're exploring and doing those type of things, where you are, taking that first action and creating and doing something new, something that brings you joy. This is definitely a time where people are going to be having fun, where people are going to be fighting for kids, doing passionate causes around kids, getting creative with their children, coming up with new things to do in the household with children, or with a childlike sense or eye, or even focusing on, re-bettering themselves and what they could have done, reparenting themselves in that type of way, coaching themselves in that type of way. Hello, people that have logged on. Hi, you guys. This is a time where people can be feeling like they need to compete. Competition will definitely be in the air, whether it's whatever is going on in your life, just feeling like you need to compete, or that there is competition or two opponents against each other. Or maybe this is a time where some will be feeling like they are being coached or seeking out coaches. A time where people are really, focusing on their hobbies, or they're turning their hobbies into like entrepreneurship type of endeavors, things that they do that bring them joy. Maybe they are making, a living off of it, or starting something new and independent on doing the things that they enjoy to do. This is a time where people are definitely going to be like having certain type of wars, anger towards each other, creating wars, especially in our world, especially in our government too as well. That type of energy is going to be playing out during this time, where we see ends or completions, or we see full harvest of these type of things. Someone trying to ignite these type of things as well. This is definitely a time where it's going to be, you know, drama, filled with drama, people expressing themselves in a dramatic way or in a joyful or passionate way. This is definitely a time where, like, people in their romantic partners, you know, someone that you just met or are flirting with. This is definitely a time where, like, people you create things with. So, like, maybe a baby mama or a baby daddy or your children's father or your children's mother. Those type of people are people that you've created something with, but maybe you guys aren't in a relationship, or maybe you guys are in a relationship, but it's not a committed relationship. So these type of people, these type of situations could definitely be arising during this time, especially in our media, hearing something play out between people who share that type of dynamic. This is definitely going to be a time that is filled with just a lot of aggression, passive aggression, as well as just full on force. That is definitely going to be playing out during this time. A time where we are going to be seeing public breakups, breakdowns, couples feeling passionate about each other. You know, I seen something where it was like a celebrity, two celebrities, they had got into a relationship, which this energy rules entertainers. So they are definitely people who are seen as entertainers or artists. And one of them was calling shots and profounding his love for the girl. I think it was like Coyle Ray, and I forgot who the guy was, but he was taking shots or calling out her exes, saying that they fumbled, and he, you know, he got the prize. That type of energy is definitely big on during this time, where people could definitely be talking about that even more in the coming week, where they're just like, you know, more people are profounding their love for one another or flirting really hard and dating as well. Even if you are in a committed relationship, maybe it's died down and you guys are redating again and finding more joy within that relationship, whether it's with a partner or it's with someone like you love, like a child. Maybe you guys have been distanced in some type of way, and then you guys are rebuilding that relationship and have learning new ways to have fun with each other. This is definitely a time of having fun, comedians enjoying these type of entertainment from these type of things, just having more laughter up in your life, more joy in festive times. This is definitely a time where people can be having conversations about kids or with their kids. Drama, especially in the news cycles during this time. Definitely a time to follow your heart, what you feel or what makes you feel courageous, your heart's desires, and having the courage to do these type of things during this time. This is a time of feeling like a leader or like the king or queen. Leo rules royalty, so feeling that royal spirit, shining your light, being proud, the energy of pride as well, and showing pridefulness. Some people are going to be showing off during this time. Leo definitely rules that on one notion. More love and risk as well. It's definitely a time where people are going to be risking their lives, risking their livelihoods during this time. So watch out on that. A time where people are going to be taking gambles, whether that's like going to a casino or playing the lottery or playing a game or betting or anything that feels racing or raceful. So or gives you that racy feeling. That type of energy is definitely going to be big this coming week. Definitely a time where people are going to be performing or just seeing big performances play out during this time. Leo is ruled by the sun, and the sun during this full moon is going to be in Aquarius at 13 degrees opposing this full moon. So no doubt, especially since this full moon is also going to be opposing Venus in Aquarius at 19 degrees, and it's going to be opposing Mars in Aquarius at 7 degrees. And now it's also, as it ticks down, it's going to be opposing Mercury, that's going to be in Aquarius, I believe at 21 degrees. That's going to be conjuncting Venus. So this is, I mean, no doubtably a day where people are going to be having passionate about the things that they say, about arguments, conversations, big blowouts, blow ups during this time, people feeling joyful and expressing themselves in whatever type of way. People are definitely going to be huge for expressing themselves, expressing their individuality during this time. We're definitely going to see that on our social medias, around with others in our lives. Big expressive type of day is going to be playing out with others, people in our lives, or just wherever we go, we're going to see that passion of Mars being amplified, people wanting to liberate themselves and fighting for their rights and battles, especially with this Aquarian energy, which is about themes of like liberation and parties, different parties. We definitely going to see themes of like political things up in our news, and people having conversations about these type of things, people battling things that make them feel oppressed, and challenges around that, since we have these opposition playing out with this full moon. It's definitely going to be a spicy beginning to Valentine's season. This is definitely a time where people are going to be fighting for their rights, letting their heart lead, especially in like things that make them, feel more joy in life, or causes that they truly believe in, that they have a heart tied around to, or that align with their soul's mission here. This is definitely a time where we're going to be seeing people protesting, activism, fighting for others' rights and the rights of children as well. That's definitely going to be playing out during this time. The Sabian symbol for Leo at 13 degrees, which is a build-up energy, so it'd be read as Leo 14 degrees. But the Sabian symbol for that is the human's soul awaiting opportunity for expression. So that already gives themes of inner preparation, creative and expressive outbursts, that waiting inner period before you can fully be yourselves or be on your soul mission or express yourself in the way that you've always desired of expressing yourself. So if you've been feeling that energy, this full moon is definitely got you, you're definitely feeling that during this time. You're definitely wanting to act upon that, take action within that. This is definitely a time where your soul's purpose is shining a light, and you're bringing your authentic self to the surface, and a huge time to manifest your desires. So, with that being said, let's get into who's going to be feeling this energy the most. Now, we are all going to be affected by this energy. We all have a Leo at 13 degrees in our birth chart, no matter which house we have that in. So we're all going to be feeling this energy in different types of way. But the people who are going to be just like definitely feeling this are definitely going to be our Leos, of course, Aquariuses, Scorpios, and Tauruses. Now, these type of people, any type of placement that you have this in, you're going to be feeling this energy during this time. But if you especially have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus between 10 through 16 degrees, or if you have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus at 13 degrees in your birth chart, this full moon is basically about you. Something is definitely playing out in your sky during this time, or in your world, as above, so below. So you'll definitely be experiencing that in different type of ways, whether it's in opposition or right up on you, or it's in a square and it's in a challenge and it's causing you to rise. You're definitely going to be experiencing that during this time. Another set of signs that's going to be heavily impacted by this energy is going to be the Libras and Gemini, specifically between 10 to 16 degrees. You guys are going to be making a sextile to this full moon, so you guys will be getting opportunities, favorable opportunities from this full moon to take action. So you'll have to, make those moves in order to really reap the benefits of this full moon. And then the people who are going to have an easy flow, who are going to be trying to this full moon, are going to be the Aries and Sagittarius, specifically between 10 through 16 degrees. You guys are going to be very favored during this time, as you guys are experiencing a trine to this full moon. So you guys are going to get the better better portion of this feeling, no matter where you have this at. So with that being said, I also want to let you guys know that I am a Western woman, so I preach Western astrology. That's just what I'm most comfortable with, and that's what my horoscopes are based off of. I recommend you listen out for your rising, your sun, and your moon sign to get a full grasp of how you are going to be experiencing this energy. But I definitely, if you don't listen to anything, listen to that rising. It's in the sun as well, but and the moon, because it's a moon transit. But like I said, I recommend listening to all three. You do how you feel, you want to do. And with that being said, let's get into the horoscopes, starting with none other Aries. Aries, you are going to be experiencing this Leo full moon in your fifth house. So you could be creating new things in your life around your children. You could be creating children during this time. So if that's something that you want to do, be mindful of that the energy is in air, but you could also use this energy to create new things in your life, to get started on projects that you've been wanting to work on. This is definitely a time of like romantic partners and meeting someone new during this time. You could definitely be entertained during this time, whether you're watching something online or you're entertaining yourself or you are the one that's entertaining others during this time. This is definitely a time where you could be entertaining people, doing funny things, laughing more, having more joy during this time, flirting, taking risk, as well as making risky money. This could be a time where you are, letting your hobbies make you money. And this is a time where like gambling can also, and bets could be making you money as well. Please be mindful of your chart and of your experience. There are some people who are meant to experience great wins in the lottery, and it'll show up in different aspects, different asteroid placements that you have in your chart, and overall, whether it's asteroid or not, different placements that you have in your chart, it will show if that is something that is a part of your experience. So please be mindful of that. Please know your chart before you spend so much. It only takes one ticket, and the universe works with you have it to spend. So just be mindful of that when you are taking risks. But this is a favorable time to be taking risks, especially if you are in Aries between 10 to 16 degrees. Is definitely going to be a favorable time, as this full moon will be making a trine to your guys' placements. So this is definitely a time where there are going to be some Aries out there that are going to have great wins from gambling and making bets and taking risk on themselves. This is definitely a time for like entrepreneurship or coaching, whether that's in like whatever industry that you're working in. You could definitely be in coach to take the leadership role during this time. And this could also be a time where like drama could be playing out in your life as well, or you could just be passionate during this time. If you have a baby mama or baby daddy, someone that you've created something with, themes around that could definitely be playing out during this time. Overall, Aries, this full moon is here to get you feeling creative. So happy full moon, Aries. Next, we have Taurus. Taurus, you're going to be experiencing this Leo full moon in your fourth house. So you could definitely be creating a family during this time, doing something new with your family, building something new with your family, new hobbies in your family that you are creating during this time, whether that be the family that you come from or the family that you've created. And you could be creating any type of family that feels true to you and true to your heart, especially during this time, or signifying that during this time. This could definitely be a time where themes of your mother figures could be playing out, like maybe your mother is creating something or having new projects, or maybe if you're the mother, you're the one that's doing something creative in your life, or shining, or getting to take the lead in a different way. Mothers could also be angry or feeling risky. This could be a time where some people are going to be arguing with their moms during this time, and some people are going to be the moms that are arguing with people that they've created children with. So it's definitely going to be in the energy where you could be seeing other moms in your life having that, or expressing themselves as well. This is a time where there's definitely going to be new things playing in the home where you are, you know, either making business, a new business or entrepreneurship from the home, or working from the home and feeling passionate about that, or just creating new things within the home, redecorating the home, shopping for the home, bringing new joy and love into your home. And some people are going to have to move during this time and, you know, have big eruptions that cause them to move and switch from their homes during this time, or help someone else move, get called into action like, oh, I need help moving, and you have to get up and, you know, go in that type of way. Some people are going to be passionate about things that are playing out in their hometown, wanting to rally about it and protest over these type of things that are playing out in their hometown or homeland. A time where you could definitely be feeling, you know, taking the action up on endeavors like land or your privacy, or, you know, what's true to you in your inner world. A time where you could be focused on building a foundation, or creating a new foundation for yourself to build up off of. Creating a family during this time. I think I spoke about that. So be mindful of that. That's definitely huge energy. Whether it's a family you create with like your pet and your partner, or your partner and having a child, that energy is definitely big during this time with romantic partners and meeting people in your hometown if you are single. And going on more dates and flirting with these type of people, maybe someone that you met through family. This is definitely a time where something could be created from your ancestors or your ancestral line, or maybe you're the person in your ancestral line that's been able to experience more joy, and that type of thing is celebrated during this time. This is definitely a time for your roots, creating new things from your roots, or maybe people from your roots have been entertainers and artists and those type of people, and now you're getting that chance to express that in a grander type of way. Overall, Taurus, this full moon is here to get you rooted. Happy full moon, Taurus. Next, we have the Geminis. Geminis, you're going to be experiencing this Leo full moon in your third house. So you could definitely be thinking of new things to create, new projects, having so much going on in the mind right now. You could be definitely creating new things and new skills, or finding new skills that bring you joy, and doing those type of things in your life, taking courses to learn these type of skills. This is definitely a time where like you could be driving or on a car and you read something on a billboard and it inspires you, or maybe you start reading more and that brings you more joy. A time where like things around your cell phones and social media, you could be building something online, especially when it comes to entrepreneurship, or expressing yourself online during this time. This is definitely a time where you could be on social media or seeing some type of news play out on the social media that is like drama, or, you know, people could be trying to talk about you or your business being spread around the neighborhood or so, or some type of drama. It doesn't have to be your business. Some type of drama is getting around the neighborhood, and it's spicy, it's juicy, and it's entertaining as well. That definitely could be playing out for you guys during this time. You could definitely be having conversations, emails, things that come in the mail that shock you, that bring new revelations during this time, or more clarity during this time. Conversations for others, and conversations for like it's arguments or getting angry at these type of people, angry bosses and leaders and those type of people. This could definitely be a time where like themes play out around your relatives, like sisters, brothers, siblings, those type of people, cousins, relatives like nieces and nephews and uncles and aunts. Those type of people, could something new could be playing out in their lives, or wanting to be created in their lives, or shining light, or arguments with these type of people. So watch out for that. Arguments with neighbors or road rage type of energy definitely during this time. Or it's a time where you could be passionate about things, about cars and driving and more independence. Overall, Geminis, this Leo full moon is here to get you thinking. Happy full moon, Geminis. Next, we have the Cancers. Cancers, you're going to be experiencing this Leo full moon in your second house. So this could be a time where you could be making some risky money during this time, making bets and entrepreneurship endeavors around money, or definitely a time where like you could be having angry bosses or leaders, or you could be the one that's passionate about taking the leadership, passionate about yourself and your self-worth, and creating more time to like really indulge in yourself or things that make you more comfortable. Or this could be a time where you are stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something new, creating something new in your life, or to complete something within your life. This could be a time where you are focused on your self-worth, your values, creating new streams of income and thinking about these things. Themes where you are passionate about saving up for something or creating a savings account for yourself. A time where you could definitely be shopping and buying things, especially that are advertised to you or that are something that makes you feel comfortable, more beautiful. Definitely a time where you could be, just having more self-care during this time. This is definitely a time where like you could be seeing power struggles and money, and especially around money and themes of that playing out during this time, where maybe you want to do something but you don't have enough money to do it, and you have this struggle between that, where mentally you have it but physically you may not have it. Those type of struggles could also be playing out during this time, and as well as others holding money against you. That type of power struggle could be playing out during this time. Overall, Cancers, this Leo full moon is here to build up your self-worth. Happy full moon, Cancers. Next, we have the Leos. Leos, you're going to be experiencing this Leo full moon in your first house of self and identity, your appearance. You could definitely be wanting to dress more proudly, more loud, more bigger hair, showing off more yourself, your body, who you are, your identity, and expressing yourself in a whole new way, whether it's in a more quieter, calm down way or in a big, expressive way. You could definitely just be overall changing up your style, your art, um, doing different things when it comes to art and getting creative during this time. You could be performing for others, or others could be performing for you, meeting up with entertainers during this time and really just getting the time to shine. This is definitely a time where some Leos are going to meet someone new in their life and new relationships. And if they're already in an existing relationship, they could be, recharging up the relationship, going on more dates and flirting with each other, having more fun with each other or more fun with themselves. Now, some Leos are going to be experiencing breakups during this time, especially situations with others that really show others' true colors or your true colors, who you are. Time where you could definitely be feeling the call to be more courageous, to step up and be the leader during this time. Take ownership in the things that you've done and be the boss, the king, or the queen within your own life during this time. Some Leos are going to be making risky money or risks that they've taken around money, experiencing the actions towards them. This could definitely be a time where, like, you can be doing more entrepreneurship type of things, endeavors, type of projects, and seeing how those play out or how those perform. Some Leos are definitely going to be fertile during this time and creating babies during this time, or just creating new things in their lives during this time. Or focused on their children and creating a new life for their children as well during this time. This is definitely a time where like you could be seeking coaches who help you rise up, who help you feel more proud, adding things to your daily life, hobbies like affirmations and speaking more life, more love, more heart into yourself. Definitely a time where you could be taking action or proud of something that you've achieved or that you've accomplished or something that played out during this time. having more fun or having fun being taken away as well. Some Leos are unfortunately going to be experiencing that. Doing what calls you to, or what what you feel is right in your heart. That type of energy is going to be playing out during this time. Feeling emotional around these type of themes and passionate about something that is playing out in your life, especially during this time. Overall, Leos, this full moon is here to show you how to express yourself. So happy full moon, Leos. Next, we have the Virgos. Virgos, you're going to be experiencing this Leo full moon in your 12th house. So this is a time where you could definitely be having more dramatic dreams. Dreams that, wow you during this time, that are loud, that are vivid during this time, that make you take action as well. Um, this is definitely a time where themes of the subconscious mind are going to be playing out. So, like, your higher self, meditating, connecting to consciousness, your third eye, spirituality, these type of things, endings as well. People from the past or people from the afterlife having those type of experiences during this time. Even actions that lead into near-death experiences, so watch out for that. This is definitely a time where like the hidden things could come to light, and there could be arguments around things that have been hidden and that have come out now, or themes that make you feel more passionate, more rage, or speaking out instead of being quiet, or make you feel emotional, make you feel like you need to cleanse yourself through the fire, or that you've been cleansed through the fire during this time. Like experiencing, hardship, but knowing that it's made you better now that you know the truth and you see what's going on. Now you get to make the choice and express yourself in that type, in a new different type of way. This is a time where some Virgos are definitely going to be drinking during this time and having more fun with that. Some are going to be in hospitals, some are going to be in jails, some are going to be in depression or breaking out of these type of things and feeling like they need to express how happy they are that they've broken free from addictions, from things that have held them back in their mindsets. Definitely a time where there are going to be some Virgos who are feeling blessed during this time or experiencing miracles that make them feel dramatic or dramatic changes in their lives. Overall, Virgos, this Leo full moon is here to align you in the mind so that it will reflect in your outer world. Happy full moon to the Virgos. Next, we have Libras. Libras, you're going to be experiencing this Leo full moon in your 11th house. So this could definitely be a time where you could be having drama play out with friends, where you break up with a friend, or maybe a friend has something dramatic playing out in their lives and you're just watching it, or it's involving you and you feel the effects of it. This could definitely be a time where you are looking to your allies, people who are in your corner, who have your back, who express themselves or express good things or positive things around you and make you feel more creative, more loved during this time. And really clinging to these people, loving up on these people, showing up for these people, and these people showing up for you during this time. This could be a time where you are networking as well with new people, connecting with new friends, especially in different groups, in different areas, different communities, and settings like that. This could definitely be a time where some Libras are going to be reaping rewards during this time, especially off of goals or something they've achieved during this time. There are some Libras that are going to be setting new goals as well, and what they have to do in order to achieve these, setting new goals around creative endeavors or around their children or around conceiving something. It's definitely a time where some Libras are going to be feeling liberated during this time. Some Libras are going to want to protest. They're going to want to rebel and speak out, speak their mind. There are some Libras that are going to be shocked to have shocking news that plays out in their life, something that they didn't expect, or have something unexpected just make them have to take action during this time. Some Libras are going to be highly feeling creative when it comes to like things that are science, and watching these type of shows or entertainment around science that make them want to express themselves, or just as good entertainment. This is a time where some Libras are going to want to buy new technology, or just watch these type of things, or be intrigued by them, or entertained by new technology that is out there in the world, or technology that is coming to a full circle within their lives. A time where like definitely Libras could be invited to events, or have events played out around them, or being celebrated at events during this time. This is definitely a time where like Libras can be invited to parties and out, to like comedy shows, or play or casino, or places where like they can just be entertained. A time where there are going to be Libras who are expressing their intelligence, or seeing that from others, who are expressing their intelligence and their knowledge and their goals for the future, and thinking about these type of things when it comes to the future and what's better for themselves, and following their heart so that they can align to their future. Because overall, Libras, that's what this full moon is about. It's about expressing yourself and your deepest desires, so that they can, really blossom out your future. Doing those little steps now, so that you can build that for yourself in the future. And that is your horoscopes for your full moon, Libras. Happy full moon, you guys. Next, we have Scorpios. Scorpios, you're going to be experiencing this Libra full moon in your 10th house. Scorpios, this is definitely a time where you could be feeling angry at your bosses, arguments around bosses, whether that's with you or with other people, and you're seeing that play out. Or you could definitely be taking on leadership roles in the company or wherever you are working at, and feeling more creative when it comes to these themes. You could also be doing entrepreneurship endeavors during this time, turning hobbies into a business during this time, getting more structured and a business plan, and securing yourself in this type of way. You could definitely be building something, whether it's with a romantic partner, or something physical in your life, or building something that is mentally within your life, and setting the foundation to be able to do that and build up off of those type of things. Whether it's building up yourself, or maybe you're putting together a shelf, or you have a project that you want to create and make into something like a structured business, something that's going to withstand the test of time and that you have. So what else, you guys? This is definitely going to be a time of like leadership, wanting to take the leadership, and feeling, angry about leaders, especially leaders within the world, political leaders as well. The 10th house rules these type of structures of government. So being angry with these type of people, or feeling passionate about the government. Some Scorpios are definitely going to be feeling that energy. This is definitely a time of like father figures. So if you're a father figure, you could be feeling more creative, more focused on your children, or thinking about father figures in your life, like a grandpa, uncle, a dad. During this time, these type of people could be having drama play out in their lives, and you're thinking about that and how this affects you, or how it affects the family, or just those around you. This could definitely be an energy where some Scorpios are finding out that they're a father, or they already know that they're a father, but it's changing them in different type of ways. It's making them want to create new things, or complete certain things within their lives. It could also be making some Scorpios angry as well. This is definitely a time of like wanting more protection, feeling protected, or being called to protect others during this time, going into action, or like maybe something plays out where you have to step up for someone and protect them in a certain type of way, and that plays out, maybe some type of drama or some dramatic experience makes you have to step up and take action to protect another person, to protect the privacy or who they are or yourself. A time where like you could be going on public events or having something play out in the public. People wanting to be in your business or you in someone else's business because they are just shedding their drama all over wherever you are seeing it at or experiencing it. This could be a time where like you are experiencing restrictions because of risk that were taken, or you are being more strong, calling up on the strength within to get something done, learning new lessons, especially hard lessons, or completing hard lessons during this time. Overall, Scorpios, this Leo full moon is here to build you and so that you can achieve new things in this new year. So happy full moon, Scorpios. Next, we have Sagittarius. You're going to be experiencing this Leo full moon in your 9th house. So this could be a time where you're being called to learn something, to teach something to someone else. You could be having an argument and you teach that person, or it could be a philosophical type of argument during this time, or arguing over faith and philosophy during this time, as well as feeling passionate about these things and teaching these type of things and learning from spiritual gurus, or you being called to express yourself as the spiritual guru during this time. You definitely want to watch out for arguing about philosophical things, about different philosophies, about different faiths, whether that's spirituality or religion. The 9th house definitely rules both, so these type of things could definitely be playing out during this time. You could also be expressing your faith during this time, expressing the things that make you feel joyful and posting about these type of things. The 9th house rules publishing, but not everybody is publishing things. Most people are posting things. And you could definitely be expressing yourself in a post during this time, especially around children, around things that you created, baby mama, baby daddy type of situations, whether you have those or those type of people that may be in your life or in entertainment world during this time, and expressing yourself or your feelings on how you feel about that during this time. A time where you could definitely be seeing themes play out around pastors, around judges, around people who are entertainers, and you have a word to say about these type of themes during this time. This could definitely be a time where you could be experiencing themes around traveling, around court, around new opportunities that are coming to you in life, watching certain podcasts that make you feel some type of way. Someone asked me my opinions on a car. I think cars are cool, but I couldn't tell you the specific car that is. It's Chevy Rollet, 1999 Chevy Rollet, Suburban, Indigo, Blue, Metallic. I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you, love. But I can tell you about more about this 9th house and what's going on with Sagittarius. Definitely a time where like you guys could be watching documentaries and philosophical things, learning from different podcasts, things that make you want to think, things around school, around education, completions around education as well. I know some people are very close to completing school, so my son is one of them, and he has a strong Jupiter in Sagittarius. So there are definitely some who are going to be having completions around school, around education, around their higher calling as well. This could definitely be a time where we could have things play out with romantic partners becoming more serious, more wise, weddings and wedding bells coming out during this time, proposals and expressing themselves in love, and maybe you meet someone new that is like wise or a teacher, or maybe they are of a different race or a different faith or a different culture but the same race. So this is definitely a time where you could be meeting these type of people, or if you're already in a relationship with these type of people, experiencing something new or coming to a completion within the relationship, whether that's a breakup or whether that's a cycle that you two had to experience together. You'll definitely be seeing completions around these things during this time. You also could definitely be like expanding yourself and just feeling lucky. Overall, Sagittarius, this Leo full moon is here to expand you. Happy full moon, you guys. Next, we have the Capricorns. Capricorns, you're going to be experiencing this Leo full moon in your 8th house. And Capricorns, the 8th house is about transformation, death, and rebirth in your womb, especially during a Leo full moon. This could definitely be a time where you are creating new things, especially if you are someone who uses the womb or uses the gut to take risk and flow with that type of energy. This is definitely huge for this time. There are some Capricorns who are definitely going to be feeling sexy during this time, feeling themselves, their appearance, and dressing more sexy, showing off their sexy selves during this time. There are some Capricorns who are going to be experiencing deep conversations with romantic partners or going deep within their relationship with romantic partners, creating new things with romantic partners, creating babies and putting something in their womb during this time, which is a baby. So if that's something you're trying to do, then do that. This is the energy is for that. But if that's something you're not trying to do, then be mindful that you could use this energy to manifest something into completion in your life, something that you want to create. Could definitely be making like risky money when it comes to like your others resources, allowances, spicy type of money online, or like, you know what spicy type of money is, where like you a sugar baby, or lucrative income, or maybe like you do like feet pictures or something and you make money off of that, or OnlyFans type of energy, whatever you feel comfortable with. Dominatrix as well, that type of energy is definitely huge for that, making money in these type of endeavors. Definitely a time where like there are definitely going to be some Capricorns who are going to be receiving information when it comes to their taxes during this time, working with tax advisors and getting their taxes back, and or starting on their taxes during this time. There are definitely going to be some Capricorns who are getting those type of endeavors when it comes to sudden gains, sudden losses, or experiencing these type of things, getting those endeavors in order. Some Capricorns are going to be experiencing a death in something, a completion or end in something, and it transforms them, or they receive an inheritance in that type of way, or maybe they were just receive something, whether it's like something physical or something that they just, you know, a memory that they take on with them. This is definitely a time where like I already spoke of others resources, but like allowances, that type of money, or benefits for let you receive from the government, those type of things are others resources that you are gaining, or some money that you gain from a spouse, that type of thing is others resources. But overall, Capricorns, or alimony, stuff like that, child support, things like that, changes in that or completions in those type of areas. So overall, Capricorns, this Leo full moon is here to make you feel more spicy, more sexy, more fun up in your life. So enjoy this full moon, Capricorns. Next, we have Aquariuses. Aquariuses, you guys are going to be experiencing this Leo full moon in your 7th house. You are opposite signs of Leo. So this is in your 7th house of relationships and how you connect with others. This is definitely a time where you could be meeting someone new. If you are single, you could definitely be having more fun in your existing relationship that you have, whether it's a committed, deep relationship, a marriage, or someone that you have with a romantic partner, or someone that you've created life with or created something with. Definitely could be feeling the spark, something new. Now, this is also a time where some Aquarius are going to be arguing in their relationships, or having opposition, strong battles and fights that are serious within a relationships, and that could even be legal, and having legal fights or wars with another person that they've created with a romantic partner. Big blowouts, big blowups, and breakups as well during this time. Dramatic breakups or dramatic things play out within their relationships, and it doesn't have to be someone that you slept with, that type of energy. This could be someone that, a friend that you have, or, a family member, anyone that you had a relationship with. You could definitely be experiencing some type of drama or passion towards each other during this time. This could definitely be a time where you could be flirting, um, having one-on-one conversations that bring you joy, that where you can express yourself during this time, or maybe you have a lack of being able to express yourself during this time. A time where you could be having more fun with clients, or there are some clients who are depleting your fun or making the job less fun for you during this time. This is a time where like you could be buying luxury items or having money struggles or around wanting to buy luxury items for yourself, but knowing you have to be responsible. These type of things could be playing out during this time. Feminine energy taking the lead. You could be the feminine person that's taking the lead, or there could be other feminine energies in your life where you are experiencing power struggles with around themes of anything, whether it's children, you're experiencing power struggles, or money, or with this type of person. Definitely feminine energy taking the lead during this time. This could definitely be a time where you could be seeking advisors for any type of thing that could help you out when it comes to like your children, or being more creative, or people that you created with seeking advice for these type of things to help you with. This could definitely be a time where like you are dating more, or going out on like dates with a person that you are with, and just having more fun and expressing yourself during this time, having better relationships with others and how you connect to others. Because overall, Aquarius, this Leo full moon is here to help you connect with people in a heartfelt way. So happy full moon, Aquarius. And next and last as well, but always the best, we have Pisces. You guys are going to be experiencing this Leo full moon in your 6th house. So you guys are going to be definitely focused on your habits during this time, creating new things in your hobbies and doing new things that make you feel fun, make life feel more fun, daily life feel more joyful, shining in your daily life as well, or around people that are in your daily life are shining. Children are shining, their habits, the things that they did on the daily are finally coming to fruition, and you're seeing them blossom because of this. This is definitely a time where like you could be flirting with someone at work, or meeting someone new at work, or romantic partner at work, or completions come around, like people have like work husbands or work wives, those type of things. Seeing completions come around these type of things where maybe they move on, they go to another job, or maybe you have a serious partner that you're with that just isn't playing none of that type of stuff. Definitely a completion when it comes to like rituals that you performed, or that you believed in, or that you strived and continue to practice. Seeing completions come within that, or expressing yourself more when it comes to rituals and your routines, and really focusing upon your self-care, self-love, and incorporating that into your daily life during this time, like speaking affirmations to yourself, or just having self-care and spa days, and beautifying yourself and expressing yourself in a more loving way, or a fun way, whatever you take joy in. This could definitely be a period where you are just more passionate about life, you have more drive, or you could be feeling the opposite end of that energy where you're like, why am I feeling less passionate, or like it's hard to accomplish my dream, or power struggles and those type of things, or wanting to take action in this type of area. So it just depends on where you lie at in this expression that's going on right now. As above, so below, as I always say. You could definitely be having a new person in your daily life, and that changes up things, or a completion comes in that where you're like, you no longer speak to this romantic partner, and now you are forming a new way of life, whereas you used to speak to this person daily, now you don't. That type of newness changes up in your life. This could definitely be a time where you could be seeking new services, especially services around love or fun or joy. um, like if you enjoy getting your nails done, you could be seeking that type of service, and that those type of things could be playing out for you during this time. Services where it's going to bring you more happiness, whether that be in the future or just now. Coaches, these type of things, seeking those type of people to help you, or maybe it's like a meditation type of coach type of video, and you're listening to these type of things on a daily to motivate yourself and put you in a whole new mindset to be better, do better, want better, and experience more fun out of life. Overall, Pisces, this full moon is here to bring more joy back into your daily life. So that is all 12 zodiac signs and my take on the horoscopes, on what you guys are going to be experiencing or expressing. As above, so below. I like to make it general so that it touches on everyone. I also have like links down below if you want to personalize horoscope done for yourself. I have ways in which you can get it done, whether you want it live or whether you want it pre-recorded. I have all that in my Hipsy down below. I have spiritual products like journals and notebooks for manifesting, which is great for this energy going on right now. So all those things are down below. And yeah, you guys, so that's all that I have for this full moon service. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, you guys, bye.